Hey everybody, testing out the new internet, and so far I'm very happy with what we've got. I know there's probably not going to be anybody here, but this is just a test to see how it's going. I tell you, this is great. Oh, I tell you. So far I've been able to watch a video, and this is working just great. I'm happy, and I'm at the farm doing this. So, yep, we just got hooked up and got the new internet. I mean, now I can go around and show what's going on. There's the Ford motor. We gotta get that tore down, and I was going to bring out the laptop to do that. I'm just using the tablet, so if anybody chats, I'll have to see. But we're at the farm finally, and I told the guy the troubles we were having on how it's been taking. A 20-minute video has been taking me. Hi Austin, I'm doing pretty good. I'm real happy. How's this live stream look? Is it nice, clear? Hopefully it's not lagging. I told the guy it was taking 20 minutes or a 20-minute video was taking almost an hour and a half to 2 hours to upload with the internet at the house. So I'm hoping this is going to be the fix. And he says, "Oh, you shouldn't have any trouble." I mean, I watched the video. He says test it before he left. I watched the video without having any lag in it. No lag. Oh, good. Hi there, Pepper. Now, I'm sorry if I miss your comments because they go by pretty fast and it only gives me a split second using the tablet. Thank goodness. And the nice thing about it is, this internet out here is going to cost $41 a month, not over $100 what we're paying in town. Oh, this is sweet. We know where we're going to be doing the Sunday live shows now. We're going to be doing it right from here. We can do it from the farm finally. And I can look into getting the camera to put up on the wall to give a shot. And that's what I want to rig up. I want to rig up an old monitor or something over. I got a spot over here on the wall I'm going to put up so that way I can see have it up on that. And hey Terry, how you doing? I think we finally fixed the internet problem. I can't wait to test the upload. I got to go home later and get the laptop. It was updating. I needed to get out here and meet the tech. So I'm going to bring the laptop out later and upload a video. And if it goes nice and fast, I'll be tickled pink. I've been wanting to do the live shows out here, but the cell phone didn't work. The router from the cell phone didn't work. The local internet didn't work. And now this seems to be working. So watch some more. Let's see. You guys can't. I'm trying to figure out how to tip that just a little more without you guys falling over. Let's see. Aha, I can do there. Hey, that don't look too bad, does it? I got you guys being held up with a cell phone and a battery right now. Got the Ford here. I got to tear into that some more. And I don't know what's in that carb cleaner, that cheap stuff I got, but it's already rusted the cylinders. I left it in there, and it's already rusted it. Found out in order to set the timing on this when I go to put it back together, need special tools. Hey, good reason. I already talked to the owner about it, so he knows. He's kind of cool with it. He's kind of like, "Oh, I got to have them, otherwise you can't get it in time." I said, "Yep." So, the only thing I've been questioning is how this cylinder here had so much oil on top of the piston. This motor hasn't been tipped over, turned, or anything, so let's see. That is the 4.0 out of that Red Ranger that's been out here. We're finally getting to it. And the guy's complaint was he thought it was leaking oil. And come to find out, he had loaned the truck to somebody And they didn't tell him right away that in the week that the guy drove it, he put a gallon of oil through this motor. And we're not sure. Well, then last night, in the video, I showed where you could see the piston ring, and I put my fingers down on the piston, and it cocked over. So I got a feeling we're going to find out this thing's got collapsed pistons, and it's just a royal mess inside. So, I'm glad to know. It's nice to not see lost connection going across the top of the tablet. This is, finally the plan's coming together. And I've had a couple of inquiries on the 350. I just can't get anybody to, I don't know what I'm going to do there. I'd like to find a home, but it's not going anywhere fast. Which is kind of okay, because we do have a couple of cars we could stick it in, but rather it sell. So, oh yeah, and then the driver's side head, the cylinder that's got that oil in it also has gunk around the intake valve. So I don't know if I got a bad guide, bad head. Somebody else told me that heads are knowing the crack between 3 and 5, so that's kind of an area where we're having the extra oil issue. And the other Chevy motors, I don't know what's going on. I've tried contacting the one that was supposed to call me Monday, Tuesday, and haven't heard back from him. See, he hasn't even read the messages, so, okay. And then the other one, I got a hold of him again, told him the shop is open again, and what's going on, and he said it might be a day or two yet, so. In the meantime, we going to get this knocked down so I can get it cleaned up, so I can get it off to the machine shop. Because it is going to need board, and it's going to need a full workup on it, so. Oh. Yeah, from what I could see on the tablet, that's looking pretty nice and good. So. Oh, there goes the furnace. Let's see, I've been out here. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what time of day it is. I know it took him a little while to get the internet going. Brand new router out of the box was junk. It's amazing about that. At least we got it working. I hope the furnace ain't drowning me out too bad, is it? It's been a long time. This is a new one. This is new, doing a live stream this early in the day. I didn't expect many people to be around because everybody's at work or off doing whatever they're doing. Oh. So, I want. Most have not survived. And boy, I don't watch the news. I don't pay attention. I just found out that over by Detroit we had a meteor hit. They're saying. I'm like, wow. I know, Terry. I thought about doing that to the guy. It'd probably be just as much money to switch it over. Yeah, give him a heck of a surprise. Open the hood. Hey, wait a second. Oh, got the oil pan all repaired for the race car motor. Got that all welded up and fixed, and got the baffle all beat back straight inside. And I don't know if I'll ever try fixing another one of those oil pans after it comes off a blowed up motor like that. But we got her. It'll work. It's only a race car, right? Oh, God, this is nice. And we're going to be looking into, yeah. Like I said, I need to find a good camera now that I can put up on the wall here and kind of get a shop overview, or I can turn to where I'm working and do a live stream maybe on an engine build one of these days or something. If I did have to take off here in a little bit, heck, we can start working on this thing. What the heck? I mean, the internet I got is unlimited, just like what we have in town. I mean, And this just seems to be working so good. So how's the weather been treating you down there, Terry? I know this has been some wacky weather. The air's crazy. And, we've froze our water pipe, even with the heater down there, froze up the other night. I'm like, we've been in that house 20-some years, and we ain't never had this much trouble with the. There's just something different about the cold air this year. It just freezes everything up. It makes a big mess out of everything. So, yeah, the plan is to get this little V6 tore down out of the way, and the 454 will be the next one to finish. And 7 right now is supposed to get it. Oh, Mike, you got all the snow out there, huh? Let's see, come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, through the... Yeah, it's... My wife and I was talking about, we don't remember any winters like this when we were kids. I remember when we used to get snow. We had the snow, but it wasn't this bitter cold. Which that hurts. Maybe it's because we're older now. We ain't old. No. Here a few years ago, I was like, why don't I see any of my dad's old friends around? Well, I now know. You haven't had any snow yet. You're lucky. Well, we really haven't had snow either. I mean, there's not a lot out there, which is okay by me. I mean, it does kind of mean we're going to have maybe a dry year, but that may not be good. It just seems like all, what was it, 3-4 years ago, California had the droughts, and now they get in the rain. It just seems like each year it moves across the state, or across the country. The next group of states go dry, and then everybody else gets it. So it's crazy how the weather changes. And I think on these Ford heads, I think I'm going to let the machine shop take them apart. Let's see, what was that? Oh, hi Anna. Sorry if I don't stare at the screen. I miss people coming in, so if you've been in, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you. Just testing out my good new internet here at the farm, which I think we finally got it going. It's finally it's what I'm used to having a few years ago. So it works great. It's looking good. And it's the first time the cat's been quiet. Usually during my videos, he's always making noise. He ain't said nothing yet. So yeah, we're just kind of going to change the game plan around here a little bit on what I'm going to do. I mean, next engine build, it could be a whole live stream on what goes on. Give you guys a day what I do in here. This has really got me tickled. This has got me feeling good. And so far lucked out. Haven't got the notice from YouTube like everybody else in that. I think YouTube's kind of shooting themselves in the foot because taking that all away from the small channels, where's the incentive for anybody to want to come into making videos if you got to have all these ridiculous high numbers before you can become a YouTube partner? I think it's going to change the wave of what goes on with videos. Granted, people are still going to make videos, but the younger ones are not going to want to do it like some of the channels do it now. Because if you can't be rewarded for doing your videos, why do you do them? I want to keep going because got a few of you guys that are going to be doing your engine builds because of the videos and that, so that's all you can do. You just got to keep going. Now I guess if somebody's got a car question, I mean, I'm out here with my books. I could look up the spec on something if I got the proper books. This is going to be, I think, a fun turnaround for us. Well, I hope you don't end with any snow down there, Terry. Just... Yeah. Yep, that's all you can do is keep going until you... This is... I'm just going to have... it's turning out to be a really good day. Now, hopefully tomorrow with Squirrel we get better news yet, and everything will be real good. She goes for her ultrasound tomorrow, and then they're going to scope her stomach and see if they see anything in there now, just to make sure. Yeah, we kind of did have a white Christmas this year. Then it got warm and melted a lot of it, which was good. Unfortunately, without the snow, I haven't been able to push it up around the shop like I usually do to help slow the cold from getting into the floor, but I got down on the floor in the office. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, we are too, because she's been fighting this stomach problem for 14 years. 13, 14 years is what she's been fighting, and ever since she turned 2 or 3. And at least this doctor's starting to make sense of what's going on with her a little bit. Okay, Terry. Yeah, it's... She can't keep going like it is. But I can't remember if I said it in the video or not, but what what this doctor's kind of thinking is kind of like a fibromyalgia, neuropathy thing, because what she's thinking is, normally your nerves don't let your gut, let you know your gut's working, and it's after the doc brought it up, I kind of, in the back of my mind, you always pay attention. And it seems like every time Squirrel eats, within a half hour or so of her eating, that's when she starts saying she don't feel good and her stomach starts hurting. You know, the doctors were saying that they think her nerves are letting her feel her gut work, and that's so it's not really a pain. It's just the guts are working and moving, doing their thing, and she might actually be feeling that. So you never know. But I got the welder out too. Well, you can't see the welder; it's out of screen. Got my metal cutting saw out because I think I got enough metal here now. I'm going to build another engine stand, one for big blocks, and that's just too convenient to have motors up on that. Yeah, it does with her. I mean, it makes starting to make sense. Your ultrasound is for assist in her system, which is, we thought it went away, but according to all her labs and x-rays and everything, that cyst is 2 years old and getting bigger, which I've kind of expressed my concerns with that, and they're finally addressing them. So hopefully get everything straightened out, and Squirrels, she's still having fun working, and a couple of people just tried getting her in trouble over stuff, but at least the bosses know that what the people were trying to say was totally BS. So I'm like, you know, you got a young girl that's willing to work and wants to work. Don't make her upset where she hates going to work. She's having a blast. She's loving it. Her and Mom are going to go shoe shopping this afternoon. She needs a new pair of shoes. And you just can see she's happy to know she can go buy her shoes, and so I'm real happy for Squirrel. She's doing really, really good. Wow, I can't believe I've already gone 20 minutes already. And it hasn't hesitated. It's looking good. There's no bad connection. Yes, I think this doctor is going to be the answer finally. At least she's making sense with us. I mean, This backwood squirrel was 3 or 4. The doctor back then wanted to put her on a depression medicine that was stronger than what I was taking. And I'm like, well, she's only 3 or 4. Oh, it's all in her head, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. So the depression medicine they did put Squirrel on is such a low dose, the doctor says you can take the whole bottle and you ain't going to feel the effect. Basically, they're just trying to see if it calm the nerve endings enough to see if it... And it's helped. It's helped. It's there for a long time they were blaming peanut products. Welcome back. Yep, it's still going and it's working great. It hasn't said no bad connection or lost connection or nothing. I'm just tickled. And the tech that was here that hooked it up, he's like, you're going to be dumbfounded. And I told him, I said, it was taking a 20-minute video, an hour and a half, 2 hours to upload. And he's like, not anymore, it won't. Yes, I'm real happy with this. So, and then we talked about some other stuff that is available through them, which I'm going to call them and talk to them about that, because just got to keep everything going. So it's nice to be in the shop doing this. I don't even have to. Like I said, if I was more prepared for today, I'd like, well, let's see if that's really worth the money or see how bad this. Like I said, I could watch a video and the progress bar was always ahead and getting further ahead of the video playing. I mean, I haven't been able to do that in a long time. Usually I gotta click on something, sit there, do something else. Oh, can you tell I'm excited about this? This is just... But, south winds bring warm air, but unfortunately when the south wind's out of the winter, it makes this shop cold. Even our house gets cold. It's funny on how stuff is set up to stay warm out of the northwest, but you never set it up to stay warm out of the south. Because you always want that south heat coming in, but... Hey Mike, how you doing? I snuck one in on everybody, testing out the new internet. As you can see, we're at the farm, and it's working. I even noticed when I went on Facebook with I connected my phone to the server out here. Oh, anything good in the news? And Facebook is faster even with that. Surprised Carl hasn't slipped in here and said hi. If I didn't have the phone supporting I'd send him a message saying, Carl, get your butt in here. But he's probably busy working too. Hey John, how you doing? Warmer weather coming, yes. I think we're supposed to hit the 40s this weekend, or high 30s. Hey Greg, how you doing? I think you had a procedure, so evidently since you're typing, you're doing good, or is that still coming up for you, Greg? We don't need any more snow. No, we don't need no more snow. Because I'm ready for the warm weather. I'm ready to get projects going. I mean, if this is working this good. Well, happy birthday early, bud. I'm glad you're still alive. I don't like talking to dead people. That kind of makes for a bad day. I'll have to test out to see how good the range is when the weather gets warm, see how far out from the building we can be. I mean, this is nice. Let's see. I've great, I can even move you guys around and not lose signal. Even got some room back there now. Being able to see things. No! And this is what we got outside. If it doesn't blind us. Oh, and did anybody notice the sunrise this morning? I looked out the window and it was kind of crazy. Yeah, this is what we got for weather. The only place that's had snow drifts is between vehicles and that. Otherwise, yep, we're black to brown. And that sun does have some power. So, I got the... See, there's the 454. She's right there. That's going to be the next, after this little Ford gets knocked down, so we can get that out of the way. But, yeah. Now, look... See, look at that. That carb cleaner that I used, that cheap stuff, must be made with water. It's this stuff. And sprayed it in there and boom! Instant rust. What was that? You got a little more snow than I do. Uh-oh, we woke up the bird. Let's see, that's tipped down a little too much. Okay. So everybody got big plans for the weekend? My plans are having this run through the hot tank. Sun's out, back I can go. Have this run through the hot tank and cleaned up and ready to go to the machine shop. I did find out the one chain follower on the back was broke. And I thought I broke it, but no, it was broke before, because you can see it's dirty down in there. So that little motor's had some, I don't know. And then also found there's a, there you go, Mike, that'd be good. Yeah, that's what I want to do. When I get back outside, I want to get out in the open and start working again. And then I asked the guy too. I says, if I decide to get my addition on the shop, is it going to be a pain to have this moved where they put it? Might be where the addition goes. He says, nope, that'll be simple enough to do. I'm like, okay, cool. It's just kind of nice having everybody to talk to and see you early in the day. And last night I got looking around, and I don't know what vehicle or I said it in the video too. I got a socket that's missing, and I kind of remember dropping. I'm like, oh, I know where it's at. I'll get it later. Do you think I can find it? Double check the truck, make sure it wasn't out there. It's hard to tell where that went. I mean, doing this stuff, eventually you lose tools. Makes up. I know I kind of miss working in the junkyard. Every time we worked up there and we worked on a car, we'd find all sorts of tools in there. A friend of mine that used to have a towing company, he towed in a car, and they didn't want anything out of it. They said, you can have it. And he went through and he found 2 brand new Sears Craftsman's wrench sets and some sockets, and they didn't want them. I said, yours. Okay. So yes, that happened 2001. They come in, and that's when all the buildings were still on the farm. The house was on the farm. The house was loaded with antiques, and the antiques, my train sets, and all my tools got taken out of the building. Pretty much cleaned every piece out that time. Some of the stuff was recovered, but I never got it back. For some reason, it never made it past the police auction. So, yes, I know what it's like to have everything taken from you. And luckily I was insured back then. And then the insurance company tried weaseling out of paying for the stuff too. But at the time I had a separate policy that I had to take them out, and they didn't. I said, you need to go to the last page of the policy. The guy's like, what? As soon as he did, he said, oh, well, okay, I guess we will be paying you out. Yeah, precisely, buddy. 2001 was kind of a crazy year because had the tool stolen. I got my first new style pickup. That was an '89. I bought off my brother-in-law, a regular cab, 8-foot bed, two-tone red. It was a nice truck. A couple of days before Christmas, I had a semi turn in front of me and totaled the truck. And the squirrel was born. So 2001 was a crazy year. So yeah, it's been ever crazy. It's getting tongue tied already. It's been a crazy year. Ever since Squirrel's been born, it's been crazy. There we go. I finally got to spit out. Don't bum me. So, nah, she's been a good kid. She's having fun. She's actually kind of fessed up that she misses coming out to the shop with me. So, maybe she gets out of school and she ain't working all the time. Maybe I can get her to come back out here again. 'Cause I know she's like, I guess she wants the other Gray Bonneville. I guess it stands it. I got a feeling my oldest is going to replace her Bonneville, so we'll probably end up with her Bonneville back, which is okay. But if her sister gets a different car, then we don't have to paint Squirrel's car a different color. Yeah, you've had some pretty couple of bad years there, Mike. So if the oldest replaces her car, all we got to do is paint Squirrel's car to be the right color, and we don't have to do any more. But she said if her sister keeps her car, she wants her car to be a different color because her reasoning is, I don't want to get blamed for my sister's driving. So she's thinking there. If she does, if we do end up repainting it, she wants to paint it a nice blue. I'm like, okay, we can do that. So she's kind of excited. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Anna. Nice to see you. Yeah, this is just an impromptu test of making sure the internet works, because if it wasn't going to work, I was going to get it canceled right away and get my money back, but this is working good. Yeah, Greg, you've kind of been having a rough time for a long time. One of these days we'll get to meet one another too. So yeah, the wife last night, I almost took her to the ER. Hey, Mr. Ken Martin, how you doing? Testing out the new internet from the farm, and so far it's working really, really good. No, Mike, the internet at the house may end up going away because, well, right now, once I bring out my laptop, and if I can actually upload a video in the time that this guy said I can today, I'm going to go have a conversation with our locals and ask them what they are throttling back and why it don't work like it's supposed to. Oh, well, Mama Bear almost took her to the ER last night. She was having a hard time walking. Her knee, they did that chicken injection that made from the top of the chicken roosters or whatever, and that injection in her knee. Last night she couldn't hardly walk. She couldn't sit down, lay down, get comfortable, because no matter where she put her leg, her knee was just absolutely killing her. I'm almost thinking that injection sped up whatever's going wrong with her knee. She's kind of scaring me too, because she goes, you know, the next problem is they'll decide to do the, oh, Green Bay Wacky, good morning. This is an impromptu live stream because I'm testing out the internet I just had turned on out here at the farm. And it's working great. I've already gone over a half hour. Hey, I'm glad it's working. I'm It's afternoon here yet. Yes, I'm very, very happy. And once later I'm going to upload today's video that I'm going to eventually get done later from here. And if that uploads as fast as the guy says, I'm going to be real happy. I'm getting tired of sitting there for 2 to 3 hours uploading videos at night. But anyway, yeah, Mama Bear, she's kind of... I'm hoping she's not giving up because, you see, Mama Bear, well, 2001 was, well, okay, 2001. The last part of Mama Bear's pregnancy with Squirrel, she had troubles. She had preeclampsia with both kids, but she didn't get it as bad with Squirrel the second time. Literally days before Squirrel was born, got broke in, ripped off, everything stolen here at the farm. Then the delivery of Squirrel went good. 2 months later, Mama Bear is diagnosed with Graves' disease, which is a thyroid problem. So the day we go to get her thyroid radiated was 9/11. I won't forget where we were. We were between Shaler and Galva, Iowa. When we heard the first plane hit, I'm like, planes hit the Twin Towers all the time. And when the second plane hit, I looked at her, I said, it ain't done, they're coming here next. Well, Mama Bear, that's what I'm leading up to. So 9/11, she had her thyroid radiated. So for a week, you got a newborn child. She couldn't handle the babies, either one of them. She couldn't eat from the same plates. That week was terrible for her. And then I had my semi turned in front of me 2 days before Christmas that year. So that was 2001. Well, back then, the specialist that we seen for Mama Bear said this is only going to buy you. He says what we're doing today is only going to buy you 10 years. And well, so, and he says eventually, this is what he was telling. He says for her to lose weight, she's going to have to work 4 to 5 times harder than anybody else because he was killing her thyroid. She was supposed to go back for a follow-up to make sure the thyroid was completely gone, because if it wasn't, they were going to have to do surgery to remove the rest of it. Well, she wouldn't go back because her scare was she didn't want to lose her voice. She wanted to be able to interact with her children, and she made the kids a promise she was going to see them grow up. Well, he also warned that towards the end, her bones are going to start failing her, which is kind of where we're at. Mama Bear has gone 6 years longer than what the doctor gave her. And, well, last year we already cut one bone out of her foot. And that's what she's scared is if they do decide to do her knee replacement, and they go in, they find out her bones ain't going to support the knee replacement. Yeah. And she was in so much pain last night. She's like, it ain't going to do any good to go to the ER. They ain't going to do anything. But when she got up to go to work today, she was feeling better. Oh! I don't know if any of you guys watch Cab 7. I thought he was going to do the same thing when he got in his kayak yesterday. He did one of his funny spoofs. He rode a kayak down to the bank, and he goes, uh-oh, there's a car. Luckily, it got down there. From where when he panned down the hill, it looked like it was going to take him all the way to the road, but there must have been a flat spot there that stopped him. But I thought, Cab, you're crazy. He got in that kayak, started down that hill. Yeah, well, and that's the thing that scares her, Green Bay, is if they decide and they go in and they test and they find out her bones are no good, well, we know where it's going then. Yeah. I was giving her a bad time because she just had a uncle die that was 95 years old. I said, see, your side of the family lives to be old. She goes, I ain't going to. Hey, Matt, testing it out. As you can see, we're at the farm and I got internet. That's working and not having any issues. Yeah, me too. Yeah, and like I said, if I didn't have to take off to go, I gotta go do some stuff for us today. And if I known it was going to work this good, I would have done a live show and finished tearing this motor down. I know. Hey, Double R, how's it going? Not too bad. Just got a new internet at the farm, and it's working flawlessly so far. I was able to watch a SMA video without it freezing. I watched the whole thing through, and I thought, okay. I tested a live stream, and yep. Hey, Double R, I'll give you a message later. You know what we're talking about, so. Yep. Oh, then, I said something about, some of you guys out there probably think I got the worst luck in the world because so far we've froze up water pipes, found out the furnaces are broken, broke the house, house and farm. Stuff has been breaking. Yesterday I broke some stuff. The other night I'm sitting there, took my glasses off to clean them, and the other pair literally exploded. I'm like, really? So that's why, if you see that, I had to find the old glasses, which really helped, and I guess that might have been part of my bad mood. I couldn't see. Hi, Mike. How you doing? And now that I've got the old glasses duct tape for now, I was actually able to read the manual yesterday to see what I had to do to take this thing apart. I didn't realize how much trouble I was having seeing, so that was kind of eating at me, not being able to see. I'm like, am I? Oh, the other good thing is, everybody keeps telling me eat during the day. You know what? I'm eating very little in the morning, going through the whole day without eating another bite. I sure hope, Green Bay. We need something to change. Because right now I need new frames for my glasses, or new glasses. Yesterday when I got home, I'm blessed with stuff that breaks, yes. My blood sugars when I got home yesterday, even after, I know, I hear it coming out, even after drinking 2 Code Reds yesterday, my blood sugars when I got home and tested them was 113. I am finding out I cannot eat a noon meal or eat anything between the hours of 10 and 7 at night. I started out the day, and I even ate a little bit more last night going to bed. I even ate a little more before going to bed, and I started out at 180 today. And the last few days it's been up, so yeah, I've got it getting it figured out, and I could feel it in the gut. It'd be nice if this summer I lost 100 pounds. I want 100 pounds off would be great. So getting that figured out, and Doc looks at me and he's, if it's working, keep going until it changes. That's what I'm going to do until I start having issues. I mean, with me, I'm starting to figure out the bad high sugar numbers are really not good for you, but it's doing good, so. Yeah, let's see, I've been diabetic 8 years now, 8 to 10 years. I've been fighting with this, and the first few years, I was in denial. I didn't accept it. Looking back, I really should have. Yeah, this, and just because what I'm doing now is working for me, don't mean it's going to work for the next person. I've tried the little meals through the day, having a little snacks here and there. Now I've cut that out completely. And this morning I had a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. One. I didn't buy two like normal. I just bought one. That's all I'm running on right now. And like I said, it'll be 7, 8 o'clock tonight before I'll eat any more. And it's working good because I stay up long enough after eating the night meal that I seem to burn it off. I mean, yeah, compared to what I was getting before. Thanks, Green Bay. I mean, yes, portions. And Squirrel, I know what you meant, Green Bay. And that Squirrel goes, and that's where I'm trying to get everybody to. Everybody's like, you shouldn't eat that. When I went to a cousin's funeral, my sister got on, and I kind of snipped back at her. I said, no, I can eat it, I just can't eat the whole damn pan of it. I mean, that's the thing. There is stuff that is absolutely no good for you, but you still can eat it, but you got to control how much of what you eat. You can't, like you buy a box of those oatmeal cream cookies, you got to eat one a day or one every other day. You can't sit down and eat the whole thing and wonder, why did my numbers go up? Yeah, no. And that's like with the pop. Yes, I know the pop ain't the greatest, but compared to what I used to drink for pop, and a lot of you, I don't know if know this, back in 92, I was thinking about having my stomach done. The doctor made me start writing down everything I ate and drank, recording it. And this is no BS. I was drinking regular Dr. Pepper. 56 to 60 of them a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, that's how much pop I used to drink. And you know what the stupid thing was? Back then, I was about 260, 300. When I went to the diet pop, that's when my weight started going up. Then I went up to 400 pounds. Then they found out I had bad depression. Started treating me for Green Bay, if you could get your wife to get off that diet pop, that's the other thing I had problems with. The diet pop, the aspartame in it, was killing me. At one point, I couldn't hold on to a wrench. If I would just stand up right now and take a step, I'd have to wait 15 minutes to walk another couple of steps. Just standing up, and that took all the energy out of me. I mean, I used to go to the car, I used to have to walk. I used to have to brace myself to walk. Well, the aspartame was, and what got me to finally try it, and I told the wife it ain't going to cost us any, it'll save us money. Within 2 weeks of stopping the diet pop, my hands started working. I could start walking farther. I wasn't so short on air. But yeah, the aspartame, some people, even one drop of it, that aspartame needs to be taken out of our food supply. That is just, and the other thing that made me decide to quit is when I found out it's manufactured. The aspartame that goes in your food is manufactured right along the side your car antifreeze. Yeah, then I never knew Dr. Pepper was made with prune juice. So, well, you know what prune juice does. Yeah, I think Diet Pepsi has taken out, I think that some of them have taken the aspartame back out of them. But yeah, it's just crazy what. And my wife gets mad at me. I bought not cans. Back when the plastic bottles come out, guys, 56 to 60 of those a day, 7 days a week. No, you didn't hear it wrong. I used to drink that much, and now I know why. When I was racing all the time, I could stay up for 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days. I'm up working on these motors, and I'm always going go. I was on such a. I tell you, when I went from the Dr. Pepper to the Diet Dr. Pepper, I thought, heck, I could cut it. Oh my God. I went cold turkey the first time. I got sicker than all get out. And I told Doc, I said, what happened? He said, what did you do? I said, I went cold turkey off the pop. He says, you trying to kill yourself? I looked at him, I said, what? Well, you told me to get off the... He said, you go to the store after here and you says, start drinking the pop. I'm like, what? He says, you got to go back on the pop. You're going to do some serious damage. I'm like, really? So, yeah, I went and I started having to... he says, what you do is if you drink 8 a week, first week, cut one out and just step it down. Okay, I did do that eventually. But then I got hooked on the Diet Dr. Pepper, then that went up. Then after I figured out the aspartame was bad, I needed something to drink. I needed the carbonation, then I went to Code Red. Then he's like, ugh. And then when the Code Red, I could drink 20 of those a week. It was what I was up to with them. So, yeah, the pop has been my major downfall. But it's getting better now. It's... there's been other... Yes. Well, when I was 5 years old, my mom and dad, I'd always make coffee for them in the morning. Well, they didn't know I was getting up, and I was drinking 2 pots of coffee at 5 and 6 years old. 2 pots of coffee. They'd get up, smell the coffee. Oh, you just made a pot of coffee. It took them most of that summer to finally figure it out. I was drinking 2 pots of coffee because I couldn't figure out why the coffee was going so fast. I was drinking 2 pots and then helped them drink their pot. And then I was always going, oh man, when they took the coffee, they took me off coffee. Now I can't drink the stuff. Plain water, that's been a challenge too, just going to the water. That has been a challenge. The water, I didn't want to drink water. So it was milk. I used to be able to drink orange juice or the Sunny Delights to get the oranges. And oh, that's what's stupid. The orange juice, now, you want to... That's like pouring battery acid in my mouth and having to go through. Oh, not good. But the Code Red, that's the only way I can get my orange juice. I did not know it until a year or 2 ago. Code Red is made with orange juice. Orange juice is one of its ingredients. I can drink that and it don't tear me up. Granted, it's not orange juice. It's mixed with all this other stuff. Yeah, yeah. So, and I've been bad. I had 2 Code Reds yesterday, and I've already drank 1 this morning because I know today's going to be a go, 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 and I don't want to eat. All right, Green Bay. And hopefully, if I'll be able to start commenting, that's the other thing that's happened with the internet at home. I can't comment on anybody's live stream. I'd comment once and I'd have to wait 5 to 10 minutes, or if even I could make another comment again. Come on. That's the only thing I hate about this tablet. Well, I'm to where I can drink water. Okay, you've had that same problem too. I can drink water plain now. It don't bug me. I'm finally to the point where I'm okay with drinking the water. And so the water... Oh, hey, how'd you guys move? The water's been okay for me now. I don't mind that. Now I got it. Okay. Hey, I'll just lean back a little. So, yeah, the water has made a big difference. All right, thanks for stopping by, Double R. Nice to see you, and I'll send you a text later. Oh, come on, let me see. What Green Bay say? Thank you. Oh, and hey, Green Bay, also thank you for telling. It took me a little while. They now have changed the PayPal. It's now PayPal me now. I finally got that link to the homepage of my channel. It's funny, I've had so many people say, hey, we want to donate, but how? Well, I put a link in. Well, the old link in the videos are no good anymore. You got to go click up in the header on the PayPal link there. And but that's okay. It's there. I know some want to use it, but nobody's used it. So it's there. It's an option. But yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to get that done, but I got her done. Excuse me, I gotta grab some water quick. And I tell you, that's the other thing too with water. There is so many different brands out there. This is the one and only one I can drink. Ice Mountain. A friend of mine was back at Thanksgiving, and he bought me some cheap water. I told him this is what I wanted. He come out with the cheap ones. Well, they were 2 for $1. I won't drink them, and I didn't drink them. So the next day he's like, he drank, went to drink one. Guess what he did? He dumped it in the cat's water. He says, that's nasty. I said, I told you. It's funny on how water can be so nasty from one company to the next. So yeah, now this is okay. And our town water, it's got to be ice cold. Cannot drink it warm. No way, no how. But wow. You know, this just makes the day go by real good. I mean, an hour. I haven't seen no glitches in the live stream. So that kind of opens up some ideas for doing work out here in the shop now. This is cool. This is cool. Let's see if it's an hour. Mike said it was afternoon. I still got a little time to go yet. Oh yeah, I got a clock. I wonder if that clock still works up there. I don't know. But yeah, I'm ready for the warm weather to be here so that furnace can be shut off and the door can be open and the fan can be blowing and kind of excited about things now. Need stuff. Maybe this is the turning point. Maybe things will start improving from here on. It'd be great. It'd be great to find out that Squirrel's okay. It just needs a little medication to help and get Mom and Bear taken care of. And I know the other thing that's helped take the stress out of things is actually knowing I got insulin in the house. I've got 4 more vials to go, I think. 4 or 3. I can't remember. I think I'm working on the 4th one now, so that's made a big difference too, not having to worry about that. Stress and diabetes messes things up too. It's amazing how that does that. It did to me. Oh, let's see, what did I get? Okay. Oh, okay. Come on. This is cool. I gotta blow that up. And buddy of mine says, I found you a badge. That's funny. Oh, man. Sorry. That was cool. That's funny. Just told him live. Check it. Maybe he'll come and check it out. That's YouTube certified master auto technician. That's. Oh man. Yeah, it's it's kind of a crazy start to this year too. I mean, crazy weather, meteors, YouTube pulling what they're doing. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with YouTube if they keep going like this. It's just, oh, this is gonna be nice. Now I ain't gonna. What I've been running into is I think of stuff I want to look up when I get home. I try to write a note, then I leave the note here. Get home. Do you think you can think of what it was? I did that last night, so now we can. If I think of it, I can do it. It's just going to be nice. Well, and with the plans too, is we're trying to figure out how to get out here. We almost had a free trailer house, but it was too far away to go get. Otherwise, we would have had a trailer house sitting out here. It'd be so nice to just live out here and be done. No more driving back and forth. Just be here. Miss living on the farm here. But, as whoever was sneaking around found out, we're well watched out here. Had a couple of vehicles. I don't know what they were up to, but the one almost caught them in the farm here. And ever since that night, it stopped. So, I mean, I ain't that far away. It don't take long to get here, and I've got lots of eyes around here. That helps. So, oh, this is just. So I didn't think I'd really get many people today, but I guess I caught a few on their breaks, and that's been good. Yeah, now I can check to actually see what actual time it is. I kind of know by the TV show that's on in the background. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, I got a while to go. I got about 3 hours to kill before I got to go. I guess I should have got out the tools and done that, but where I got to go, I kind of need to stay clean, so. Oh, Lily's getting better. I think I know a lot of people don't believe in the flu shots. I got one, and I think it saved my butt because Lily ended up having the flu, and they ended up at the ER with her one night, and she couldn't stop puking. So she's gotten better. Yeah, I just kind of, like I said, just a quick little, well, it was going to be a quick little test, but here we are an hour. I'm getting to think these live streams, there's nothing quick about them anymore. Yeah, I think having that sure helped me, because I think I had a touch of it. It wasn't the best, but, yeah. I hate getting sick. I hate it when the little ones are sick. And that's the thing about it is when people get sick, nobody ever stays home. They keep spreading it around. It seems like every time I go to the doctor's office, I come home sick. So my goal is to stay away from there this year. Really hoping so. Never good when the hangman's noose is out. Oh. Yeah, what the heck? I can't think of the. It's got the Barclays on it. I can't think of the name. They're trying to hang somebody, but. Yeah, I've been looking around in the shop too, seeing what else I could throw out and clean up and get rid of, and I think that's going to be the next warm day is going to be purge some more stuff, make some more room. I'm ready to have fun. Got to have fun while we can. I mean, all it's about. Well, I'm kind of running out of stuff. I think I'm going to, like I said, it's gone an hour. And not once has my tablet said lost connection or anything. Yep, Matt, I think I'm going to take off too. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully you get your truck all fixed up and get it riding better. And yeah. So, yep, I think we'll get going, and I'm going to finish up the video. Halfway there, okay. Yeah, oh yeah, you got the rears to do now, so. Still looking around for some parts for your old car, too. But, well, everybody, I guess, look forward to some live shows from here, and maybe some live builds coming up now. Now that I know I got an internet that's going to work and not lag out on me. So I'm really tickled with what they supplied today. Let's see. Yep, so. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for enjoying the test with me. I'm glad to hear it's nice, crisp and clear, and hasn't lagged out. So, I guess, stay tuned. There might be more live shows taking place now. So, thanks, everybody. Y'all have a good day and have a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. So, take it easy.